You know what it is, you know who it is. Nick Fury back with another video, and today, well, I'm sorry, Saltiest Gaming. I am stealing a topic that we will be talking about in the podcast. I will be talking about the game Fable. What is its future for the Xbox look like? Shannon Loftus had an interview. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So we all know what Fable is. It's a sort of a RPG adventure game. Came out on the original Xbox. Fable 2 and 3 came out on the 360. Fable is one of my favorite games to play. It's one of my wife's favorite games to play, and it's brought lots of joy to me and my wife as we've played together in co-op on Fable 3, things like that. And so I have been looking forward to a new Fable game. We've gotten some spin-offs. We've gotten Fable Heroes. They were going to come out with Fable Legends. We got Fable Future, that card game that they put out. But we really haven't gotten any news about Fable, any future Fable games. And we all know that Microsoft closed down Lionhead Studios, so that kind of almost puts a stop to this franchise, right? Well, I'll go ahead and post this article in the description box. And we really didn't get too much news about any future of Fable. Really, Shannon Loftus just talk about how she moved to England to help Lionhead Studios with the Fable franchise 1 and 2. I think it was just 2. And she talked about how it's near and dear to her heart. She would love to have a game come out in the future, but it doesn't look like they have any future plans to come out for any Fable in the future. So I just kind of wanted to talk about, spitball about some ideas that maybe I'd like to see, maybe you'd like to see, whatever. Xbox doesn't really have hardly any exclusives, and I think bringing back Fable would be really good for the Xbox brand. You remember back when the Xbox One came out, 2013, they were really pushing a game called Fable Legends. It was a sort of free-to-play kind of game, MMO aspects, kind of like what you see nowadays, really, with the Warframes and games like that. Fable was going to do their own game like that. And Microsoft, slowly was showing the game out, tested it, put it out here and there, and it just didn't seem like the game was going to work out well for them, so they went ahead and canned it. I think that idea of Fable Legends was a little bit ahead of its time. If that game was to come out now or announced last year, I think that game would have had much acclaim and people really would have been looking forward to it. We've seen a lot more free-to-play games come out. We've seen that model work as far as a free-to-play game comes out and you can microtransaction your way or do whatever or earn your way to a thing, and you play with your friends, you play online, and it's just really fun. I've had a lot more fun playing free-to-play games more and so lately. And so I think if Microsoft would have came out with Fable Legends now and announced it at E3 or whatever, I think it would have been a huge success. I just think Fable Legends was, ahead of its time too soon. Put it out now, it would have been great. But ever since they canceled Fable Legends and Lionhead Studios shut down, we haven't heard much about the Fable franchise. I personally think that they should go ahead and look into bringing this game back. If Microsoft or Xbox announced a new Fable game that was going to be a lot like Skyrim, kind of still with the cartoony aspects of Fable, make it more of a MMO Destiny style game. There's a story-driven game like that where you get loot, play with your friends, just this massive open world thing. I think that would be a great idea, and that game would blow up. It'd be a lot like, ESO, Skyrim, Destiny meets Fable. You go around Albion, you do all these things, make some expansions for it. If they went that direction with this franchise, I think that would be very good for Xbox. It'd be great for the Xbox brand. I really hope that would be in the works. And if somebody from Microsoft is listening, or if somebody wants to throw that idea, I don't know. I know nobody hardly watches these videos, but I just think it would be a great idea. A game like that would be game breaking for Microsoft. And we all know Microsoft needs exclusives, so that's just me spitballing. Like I said, it probably won't ever happen, but if they were to ever announce a game like that, I would lose my mind. And I know a lot of other people would as well. And like I said, Microsoft needs exclusives. They need ideas. This is just a great idea. Bring back Fable. That would be a great selling point for you, a great selling point for the X. Get an idea. Hopefully, that's in the works and that's something we see. I'll put that on my wish list of games I would like to see in 2018, 2019 or whatever. I will be doing a video toward the end of the year of games I'm looking forward to, things like that. That's just far ahead in the future. And like I said, this is just me spitballing once again, whatever. So if you like what you heard, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, comment, all of that. Also, after you subscribe, hit the bell icon. You get notifications when I release content in the future. Tonight, the Saltiest Gaming Podcast tonight. Me, Saltiest Gaming, Jago, Jay Fonzarelli, Attacking the Glitcher. Tonight, 6 p.m. Central Time. No, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Come by, check it out. It'll be on Saltiest Gaming's YouTube channel. We're going to have a lot of topics to talk about. Also, one more thing, Star Wars Battlefront 2 giveaway, still live. Competition will be in the description box. Thanks for listening. I will see you guys later.